we are live right now, and I have with me here Greg. He's super cool. He's in his Chromebox journey and he's launching. So the Chrome extension that he developed is something that I haven't heard of before. I've seen that you can stream through multiple platforms. However, his Chrome extension does something extra. It lets you stream across multiple Facebook groups. So that's really exciting for me to show you guys. Hey everyone, hey, let me know if the sound is good. Hashtag live if you're live, and hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Hey Rebecca, hey Vania. Hey, it doesn't tell me your names, which is weird. So hashtag live so I can see that you're trickling in. I'm looking this way because that's my monitor. And it's been a while since we did a live, so welcome back. We are definitely, as I announced earlier this week, we're definitely changing the course of this group. There will be a lot more interviews on how to set up your apps, how to get subscribers, and I'm really excited to showcase to you Greg's work today. So his Chrome, first of all, for those of you who don't know Greg, I want you guys to know who he is. So Greg, can you tell us a little bit about your origin story, a little bit about yourself before we dive on into the details?
All right. Origin story goes back quite a while ago, but I started as a 18-year-old kid wanting to change, getting minimum wage when I saw a friend of mine working with a power washer and asked him how much he made. And he told me he was making 30. I'm making like 13 bucks an hour. And this is a long time ago. And so I go, there's the money. So I went and bought my own equipment and did whatever I had to do, get a loan for that, and started working, and then just went up, got a few other companies, and I've been self-employed, I guess, impossibly employable for many, many years since. And then you go back probably since 2014, I was on the West Coast, and I guess fate kind of, well, not fate, but something terrible happened. I got T-boned, almost killed in a car accident, and messed me up pretty good. So I was not, and still this day, am not physically the same as or capable of doing those trades that I used to have. I had like 5 companies and brick and mortar corporations that I was running at the time, and I would fill in for the tradesmen or teach and stuff like that. And so, you know, mortality kicks in. And then 1 year later, as still in physio, I had another rear end, which really compounded my injuries quite significantly, and I wasn't able to maintain. So after that, actually still to this day, dealing with the insurance repercussions, lawyers and everything to do with that 5 years later and running, I guess there's a court date going in, what, 2020 or 2021? It's crazy.
So your story so far was you started pressure washing, and then you are pretty much an entrepreneur for a very long time. You got into a major accident, and what happened from there? With
the first accident in 2014, and still dealing with the legals and lawyers, all kind of junk like that, I just found out from them that the court date is in either 2020 or 2021 still, and they booked that in 2014. I'm like, so I'm left to my own devices, life savings, to live on my own, and dealing that I'm never the same again. And it had nothing to do with my decision, and it's not a fact of life fair or not fair. It's what do you do? And so as I realized that some things would be taken away from you, I started looking at other income and what can I do without, like literally, if I could move fingers, if I could still think, what can I do to earn income and not have that taken away from me? And so I turned to the internet, looked at that, and I realized at that point, much greater audience could be had online, millions and millions of people around the world. That's awesome. I had to learn the tools, the trade, and I also wanted to eventually create something of my own. But I tell you, I started rock bottom, learning everything, grabbing courses, buying courses from people, whatever it took, I was definitely in with both feet, and just had to make, just in my position, just have to make a success of it. There's no other choice. And so just learn what to do and then take action on it best you can, and learn and connect with great people. Kim is one of those exceptional, wonderful, great people that I was fortunate enough to connect with in the journeys of learning. And also in the journey, I've learned to and become a super affiliate as well. Some of you know what affiliate marketing is. That's usually where a lot of people start. That's where I started, but I always knew I wanted to create my own software, as that's kind of owning your own company, your own piece of something. And so that's what I've done here.
Yeah, that is so awesome, Greg. I feel like your story is, you know, it teaches us a real hard lesson. And even for me, my own story, you know, if you can't find income where it's just flowing in, or you can just control it with just your fingers, then some things can happen in life, and that's totally out of your control. So it's unfortunate that that's how the world works. Like, you have to kind of move to make income, and it requires your whole body. But with the internet world, we found a way to still be able to put food on our tables, to give us peace of mind with just our fingers. So that's pretty cool. And I want to say hi to everyone coming in. Hey, Erin. Hey, Chris. I'm looking this way because this is my screen. Hey, Usman. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Hilton. You guys, thanks for joining us today. So what I want to do is now I want to demo to you guys the Chrome extension. First of all, it's because we're using our cameras, I can't really demo it live because it's using the same camera to go live, and we're live right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask either Greg, you sent me like a video clip, so I can share that and we can play that. And then also in the comments, I included a link for very VIP exclusive first rights access to the Chrome extension. So after I demo it, just look at the link and see what level you want. There's even a free version. So there's 3 levels. And if you're the type of person to want to save time and you stream a lot, you go live a lot, you do all those things, then this is the Chrome extension for you, because instead of going live and repurposing the one video through your different groups, you could go live in all of your as many as your Facebook groups. Right now, I see the most people have is 3 or 4. You could go live in all your Facebook group platforms at the same time. And that saves you a lot of time. Plus, it helps you reach a lot more people. So pretty excited for that. And if you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to share my screen right now, and I'm gonna search for, I closed all the links down because I don't wanna like lag my thing. So I'm gonna go to Greg's video, and let's see. All right, Greg, which one are you? You're the latest one. There you are.
YouTube link there.
It's a YouTube link. Okay.
Correct.
All right, let's go.
Hello, my name is greggblazer, and I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of the new best multi-live streaming patented software called StreamBoss. It helps you go live in multiple places all at once, as if you were there going live individually. So if you ever want to duplicate yourself, replicate yourself, and get your message out to many audiences, multiple tribes, now you can with confidence and dependability. So let me just show you a real quick live here of it. First, you start the software, and I'm just going to pick a couple places right now where you can go live. You can pick more if you like. You click and you open up the links. And just while it's opening up your live stream, which you can do a lot more, I've done half a dozen, so I've done more. It's all on your computer resources and your internet bandwidth. Of course, if you don't have internet, it's not going to work. But most places.
Okay, looks like you can open up the Chrome extension, and you're typing in
what you want to say.
The title.
And I will put this in. You can put in emojis.
Not quite sure how the audio is coming through on your end or how it's picking it up. It may not be the clearest, but I can, if you want to start it, I can narrate through it as well. It's pretty simple if you like.
We can both narrate, but right now what I'm seeing is I'm reducing your audio here so we can be seen more.
2 clicks, you're ready to go. Done.
Wow!
Catch your breath, compose yourself what you're going to say. The next thing is when you click go live.
That's one button. Once you put in your description and then you press go live, that's a second click and that's it. You're live. There's a 3-second countdown timer.
You want to have the same
Your video is off for some reason. Turn your video on.
your content to the top of the list and to send out the
The bottom left-hand corner is synced. Fine. It's the other one that is on the live video capture as it's rendering it for streaming.
You can go live without putting your face.
Because that's actually what's happening. You're actually seeing the very behind the curtains what happens on your actual desktop with the software there. And so you'll see yourself. You won't see a picture-in-picture. I did the picture-in-picture there for the demonstration purposes.
Last thing that you do is you press done, and we are.
Okay, so basically what you do at the very beginning is that you choose all the groups that you want to go live in. So I'm going to pause this video on that. And then, so you guys, do you see that right now? If you see this, these are all the groups Greg added, okay? So this extension is super, super simple. What you do is you include all the groups there, and then you click, you choose which groups you want to go live to, and then you choose the title where it's going to go live everywhere, and then you just click go live. So it's a really, really simple process, and you can go live on multiple groups. Greg had like 7 groups on here.
I could have had more.
How many groups can you do, Greg?
Now that's completely dependent upon your system resources on the computer or even tablet that you're using, a laptop, and also your internet bandwidth as well. So that depends. Other than that, sky's the limit. It doesn't really have a limit when you have the VIP. When the other public release versions, they will have limits. Like there's a freemium version, there's a standard, and there's a pro. And then there'll be sort of an equivalent Pro Plus, same to VIP, but the pricing will never be the same. And commission structure as well that the VIPs get here today. So you can go into the settings tab and you can add whenever you want at your leisure, any type of your profile, any one of your pages, or as many of your pages or your groups that you want. Just drop in the URL, call it what you want, and it'll show up in your drop-down list right there. And as well as a VIP, you'll be able to group that as well. So if you have different messages for different groups, you'll be able to separate those and have certain group profiles, and you'll be able to just at one click, and you could select, say, half a dozen groups, or pick 3 of your top groups in a certain type of niche, or pick 4 groups that you want to do, say, a screen sharing tutorial or demonstration of, and that's it. And then you click ready, and then you type in your description, and the software will put that in all the places that you're going to go for you automatically. And when you're ready, hold your breath and go at the count of 3. You click go live. That's it. That's really all there is to it.
Hold on, there's a couple questions. Hey, Chinadu, thanks for joining us. So Anthony, #live, hey Anthony. Hilton says, can you screen share using this? Can you screen share using this? Is it just Is it just live? I don't know. How do you answer that question?
Today, at this very second, it's just live. But within the week or two, we're going to be putting in for everybody the screen sharing feature. So that is definitely not being left out, because I know that there's at least 10% of people out there that love to share their screen, do demonstrations and other things like that, as well as I promise a course and things for people that have a hard time going live or showing their face on camera, that there are workarounds for them so they can take all the advantage of going live with getting the most exposure, the highest algorithm boost from Facebook and the social platforms without having the stage fright or being camera shy, so that they too can excel with live video without actually having to be live. So we have that solution coming out very, very quickly, and it'll be there for all the public release as well, but the VIPs will be getting it first.
Okay, and David has a question. Do you have a problem with Facebook jail from posting the same posts with identical wording in multiple groups as if they were different posts? Have you ever been thrown into Facebook jail for that?
I haven't with this. I'll just put it this way. If you have good, healthy teaching practices, you aren't going to get Facebook jail. Facebook jail is for when you have spamming practices and you go and say you have a post and you just go, bam, every couple seconds, you're just jumping from one group to the other group, to the other group, to the other group, and it just doesn't stop. And it triggers the algorithm going, this is either a bot or this is a person that's just spamming for the sake of spamming, and it's not friendly for anybody or conducive for business. So at that point, that would happen. I mean, I'm sure you could take anything and you could have it so it would be blocked. It doesn't matter what it is if it gets abused to a certain extent. But I haven't. I've gone live in half a dozen or more places all at the same time. I mean, more than I needed to, but I do. And if I wanted to go more, I could go more, no problem. But if I were to go to live, say in a dozen places, and I just keep doing that, and I keep doing it like every couple seconds, and I keep changing it, I'm not really giving any content. I'm just using this to actually be some sort of a posting tool, to just put spam posts on there to try to automate something like that. I'm sure eventually Facebook's going to catch up with that on your account and do that, right? So it's on your profile and how your particular habits are, which I don't, that's not good marketing. It doesn't really make you any money. It's always, you want to add value. So when you go into multiple groups and places, you add value, people are coming, they're hitting that heart button, they're going, this is awesome. They're putting in comments like what's happening right now. Facebook sees that, and they're going to, instead of banning you, they're going to want to promote you. They're going to start pushing out your lives on all your places to more people, giving more notifications. So it's a really good opportunity to do some really excellent marketing and share what you have to offer other people and help them.
Awesome. And there are several more questions. Right now, Simon says, is this for Facebook only?
Currently, it's for Facebook only. We are going to be going with YouTube next, then Instagram, Pinterest, and we understand LinkedIn has just done sort of a live as well. So any of the major platforms that have live features and live streaming, that's where we intend to go in. And we're also looking at putting in an RTMP service as well. That's in the roadmap. So I'm not going to say that that's not coming tomorrow, but that's in the roadmap, that's in the works right now. So when that's done, you could take that example, that RTMP stream, and you could put it into anything really. You put it on your website, you could put it on something else, you could put it on a blog, you could put it on Blogger, you could put it on Reddit, you could put it on YouTube, you could put it on anything. Yep.
Oh, so cool. Simon says, can you go live on groups, pages, and personal profile? Right now, you just said you can go live on anything, but like if they were to purchase right now, where can they go live?
Purchase now, you can go live on your profile, your pages, and your groups. So just grab that. Wherever you can go live, you can go live, and I'll say that. So And with the VIP, we don't have any limits or anything like that. So it's all unlimited. I mean, completely not throttled. It's unlimited. Have fun, have at her, enjoy. You guys will always be the ambassadors of the program, the ones that start it and have the best of the best. And personally, there's some things publicly I won't say, like there's something incredibly powerful with this software and what it can do with the patent and how it does it that gives you something that nothing else does out there, period. That's incredibly powerful for marketing, but publicly I won't say what it is, or it's not going to be in the release notes, but each VIP is on board, or I will share that personally. So it won't be public. It's just too much out there. Mm-hmm.
Do you have to own the groups to be able to go live in the groups? Do you have to be an admin?
Let's just say that for public release, this question probably was going to come up, as I would say all the groups that you have, you can go live in, and let's just say there's French benefits as a VIP, and I'll just say that much. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So guys, do you hear that? With I pinned the link for the order. There's free tiers all the way to VIP. If you are an ambassador, if you're one of the first people to get in, then you lock in for the unlimited, you know, you get all the access and everything, and you're not going to be restricted in the future. And it's special VIP pricing for the VIP people. This is very special pricing, beta release pricing. And you can go stream on as many Facebook groups, but not only groups, you can stream on Facebook pages, you can stream on personal profile with a click of a button. It's that easy. If you guys are just jumping in now and just catching what's going on, we did a little demo earlier, so catch it on the replay, but go ahead and click on the links that are pinned and choose what level that you want. At the VIP level, you have unlimited groups. So it's super, super powerful, because I know myself, I go live in one place, but I have to use like Restream, I have to use all these other like OBS in order to stream in more than one places. And I have to connect all that, and it's like a big, you know, a big hassle. With his program, you just list the Facebook pages or groups, you just have them listed, check them off, and click go live. And it's super simple. If you have other questions, hey Mishma, thanks for joining. Hilton says, do Chrome extensions work on Chrome on mobile? So he's asking if it works on mobile right now.
Mobile will be coming. Right now, we have the patent out also on the mobile application for smartphones on Apple Android, and that will be a development that will be coming up soon in the future. So Chrome extensions, Chrome does not support extensions in the Chrome browser on a mobile device currently, but there are things that we're working on as an API into phone as well in the development in the future soon. But you can on your tablet. So a lot of people already, they carry a tablet with them because it's not really a work device on a phone. I mean, it can get you by, but a tablet is a mobile, it has Chrome, you can do that as well. But I want to mention something. You did say something, Kim, about multiple links to get in, but there's a VIP. Currently, there's no public release of the other versions yet. There will be a free version, public, which will be coming when all the sales pages, the sales funnels, all that kind of great affiliate marketing stuff is all done for you guys to be able to promote. The VIPs will be able to promote it and get higher commissions than the public release people. Once these licenses are done, they'll still have great commissions, 2-tier commission structure, high commission levels on both tiers as well.
Wait, that link doesn't really work right now, so I just want to make sure that they get the correct link. So my tracking link seems to not be going through, and so I'm going to give you guys the link that Greg gave me through his bot, VIP me.
Facebook is so kind of crazy about their stuff.
No, it's the, here's the tracking link that I got, Greg. It's this one.
Did you use it on the messenger ref? Did you use the tracking link on the messenger ref URL?
No, I'm gonna pin that one. Here you go. So it's this one, you guys. There's 13 days left on here, and this is the VIP payment. So today's payment is $79 and future payment is $24.95. Or you can do a one-time payment and lock in that VIP access, which means unlimited groups, which means you can stream across all types of groups, across Facebook, as well as pages, as well as profiles. So you're not confined to just groups. I pinned the link and it's gonna be the messenger ref URL link, which I'm gonna go back to Greg and then put in the link there.
May I make a comment on what you mentioned about Restream, Kim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a common one that people are familiar with and have heard of. There's another one that's LiveLeap, and I'll say I've had both, still have both. Don't use them, don't need to. And they had their good points, and then they have the stuff that's not quite so good. And one thing that Kim touched on that's a bit of a pain point with Restream, and one that she didn't mention, is that with Restream, yeah, you can put it into different places and you have a limit to how much you can put in. It's an expensive system. There's the odd person that has a lifetime license, but it still has a limit of how many places you can go. My software doesn't. It also requires a third-party software, as Kim mentioned, is OBS. It's an open source software, but it's not as intuitive or easy to use. So you've got not only your Facebook, you've got your Restream software, you have actual streaming software that you have to connect to Restream to send it to. And if that isn't confusing enough, then you got to set that all up to capture your screen, your face, your audio, your mic. And after all that is done and bubblegummed together, then there's a lot of people that are complaining and have some issues with the stream lag with Restream, cutting off the beginning of your conversations and things, that it's inconsistent as how it shows up when it finally does go live onto your different groups or your profile, so that when someone catches the replay, you're in mid-sentence or a couple sentences are gone, and it really doesn't have that smooth flow. With this, literally, there's no third-party software. There's zero stream lag at all. It's perfectly timed with that 1, 2, 3 counter. It's 2 buttons and you're done. Like, that's really all it is. And it's perfectly synced across everything, and it's live. And I really emphasize live a lot, because one of the very first things I ever got into before Restream was even around was LiveLeap. And it sounded good. And maybe some of you maybe haven't even heard of it, I don't know. But it was kind of a play on words. They syndicate your lives. So syndicate your lives. What does that mean? Well, let me boil it down for you. They share it. So you may as well, it's like having a friend or a VA working for you, that when you go live on your profile, a little green elf from Santa's workshop goes real hard and shares your one live to all the places that you want to go. And it's very complicated to set that whole routing system up. And yes, they have good support. That's good. To help you, they need to have good support, or no one would ever get it hooked up. It's not easy hooking up in your back APIs. But at the end of the day, after you go through all that work, they share it as a post. Now, what's the difference, Greg? Glad you asked. Good question. The difference between a post and an actual live is everything in the world. If you go into a highly engaged group and you just share a picture, or you just share a comment, how many people are going to see that? Like, very, very, very few are going to see that. Like, Facebook does not give everyone in 1,000 or 10,000 person group a notification because you put a comment or a post there. So even though your post has a picture of you spinning in there live, it's still a post, has very little engagement on that Facebook algorithm, which means you don't get the eyeballs, you don't get the traffic, you don't get exposure. You did all that work, paid that money for very little of anything, really. So what Stream Boss does is it actually makes you live. So these little elves, they're like on steroids, okay? They grab a sleigh and they put you live in every single place. So the Facebook algorithm sees that you're live, and it pushes a notification out to the maximum amount of people in every single group, profile, or page that you're on, and then syndicates that up. So it's seamless. That is the max amount of exposure that you can get in the least amount of effort, the least amount of time. Yeah.
Awesome. And Albania says, oh, okay. Wait, that's what I thought. App sounds interesting. I'm using DU Recorder. DU Recorder. I didn't know about that. What's the pricing on the page? It does not indicate any pricing except $0. Well, I just shared it. The pricing, I'm going to share it again. Let's have you guys look at the pricing. So to get VIP, which is unlimited groups and Facebook pages and profiles, it's $297 one time, or you could do today's payment of $79 and future monthly payments is $24.95. So you either lock in at this early bird pricing. There's only 46 remaining here, and there's 13 days left. So I just want you guys to be able to get the best deal on Stream Boss right now, so you could go and save a lot of time and increase your engagement. And if you guys have any further questions, let me know in the comments. Hey, Jason, thanks for joining. Jason he uses my software GroupConvert, and he gave a testimonial for QuickLinkConvert. So thanks for joining, Jason. Let's see. Let's go back to the demo. I want to blow this up and let you guys see.
I see a question. There's a question, the comments from Hilton Davidow. He says, you're the boss, Greg. Is this going to be offered in tier 5? And no, it's not going to be offered in tier 5. This is a proprietary patent software. It's not white label. It's something that there's nothing as powerful as this out there right now. And so it's going to have a very simplistic 2-tier affiliate program system. So you can use it simply for yourself and your business, your training, your coaching, whatever you'd like. And also anyone that follows you, you can make direct commissions off it, the public release when it comes available as well. And as a VIP, you'll have a higher commission structure as well that will coming with the first adopters. Mm-hmm. And people are already using it. I mean, I already saw, I didn't pull the trigger on this, but there's some people who already bought it and are using it happily, and they already sold their Restream licenses. Some of them had lifetime Restream. It didn't cost them a dime. They go, man, this thing's gone. And they got rid of it, got their money back like within 24 hours. They said, I saw it. They had a big post and they're selling it. I was going to screen capture that. I go, that's awesome. So people are getting rid of some of that in exchange because it's just so slick. It's so smooth. It's butter. And they just can't wait. They're using it. They're so excited. And it works on both PC, Mac. It's, device irrelevant. It'll work on either platform.
All right. Wow. So yeah, so it works on Mac, it works on PC. If you get into the VIP now, you get exclusive pricing and you get higher percentage on being an affiliate to Stream Boss. It's patented technology and it makes it super easy. As you can see, what you do is you choose your Facebook groups here, and then you go and you click, write down the title, and then you click ready, and then you click go live, and that's you click go live, and it will put you live everywhere. Facebook profile, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, and then that way you get incredible reach because you're actually live and you're not resharing a video. Resharing videos don't have as much reach as actual live itself. Let's see, Hilton has a question. I think that's it. You guys, I will stop the sharing right now. Let's see. If you're here live, hashtag live, I forgot to ask you guys to press, the heart button, hashtag live, type in 100 as I usually do. So I want to ask you guys to do that right now. Hashtag live, smash the heart button if you feel like this is something that is super valuable. It saves time. It saves a lot of time. And nowadays, when we introduce a tool to this community, it's all about time, saving time, which equals to saving money. If you have the ability to imagine that you have more reach with less effort, and you don't have to go and share it in 100 groups, or you can go live in all of the groups that you're in, that you're an admin of, then what are the chances that you will be able to reach more people and sell more of your products or increase your influence? So with
Exactly.
that said, Hilton says, live, yay, can you pre-record then schedule for the live later, is a question from Simon.
Can you, not currently, but that's something that we're looking at later, probably as a scheduler feature. You will be able to share other things, like if you have already pre-recorded video. So if that's your question, if you have a pre-recorded video or something that you would like to share as a live, yes, you can. And one thing you can do with this as well, with the screen share feature and stuff like that, for people that are camera shy, is using and repurposing, say, someone else's content, or say a training that you have from somewhere else. Then you could share that as you're live, and you'll get all the same algorithm, you'll get all the same exposure, you'll get everything like that as well. I mean, technically you could even share, say, a screen. Some people just do a hold, like a countdown timer, hey, until they go live, or you could do a meme, or you could do a post or something like that, and it would actually be live. And you can do that. So do we have a timer on that? Not yet, but yes, in the roadmap, there's a few things that we want to get down pat first. The screen sharing is going to be handed to you guys very quickly. I want to get all the public releases out there so everyone can start promoting the affiliate. Kim's anxious on that, and so are a few other people. And I mean, there's a world of people that are restreaming, live leaping, other people that are trying to do stuff like this, and they just want simple. They want simple. They want it working, and it does all that right now. And the best thing is, a lot of people, again, I just want to touch base into the marketing thing of this. Really, why I did is because to have groups, and you know this, you have more than one group, and you're one person, and you're the face of that, and it's tough creating content. You're going, shoot, it's like 3 o'clock today, and I still have 3 other groups I got to put content in, and you're so busy. Sometimes it's overwhelming. You feel this weight. It's like, and you don't get them all done. Sometimes you're run ragged. You go, I got to go here, I got to go there, I got to be in all these groups, and it takes so much of your time to curate content in every place you go, that if you can reclaim your time back, it's not often that you can actually get your time back. This gives you back your time. If you had 6 groups, then you get like your time back times 6. Like, so if you go live for, say, 20 minutes, you got almost 2 hours of your time back by not having to go live in the other 5 groups for 20 minutes apiece. And so you could share your content there. And it's a pleasure. It's easy. It's so easy. It's fun to do, actually. It brings everything back down to a 5 to 20 minute post. You're in all your places. Your audience, your tribe is there. You get your engagement. Your content's made. Your message is delivered. You're making your money. It's wonderful. And so we're going to keep rolling things out on the roadmap for this. One other thing that's down the road that we're looking at too, because everyone that's on live, they're in video content curation, because video is king. So this is a little bit of a sneak precept that is going to be in there, so that all the VIPs are going to be getting this first, obviously, before the public people down the road. I am hoping to have it still in 2020, if not, sorry, 2019, before we hit 2020. That's what the RTMP is going to be for. But we're going to have accounts for those people, for the VIPs, where the content that you curate live on Facebook, once it's live, it's gone. It's there, right? It's gone. You can't use it. Our program, we're going to have it so it will also repurpose that and keep and store your lives. So if you're doing courses, if you're doing information, or example, like Kim is doing multiple lives with people, she goes, where is she going to hold and store that? We're going to have accounts for you guys where you can store that information as a database, and you can have that and you can repurpose that on your YouTube, on other places, Vimeo, other courses. And then the end goal for that is people that have high level exposure and they want crowds of tens of thousands of subscribers. I have channel TV licensing for people to have television channels globally. So that content that now that you're doing naturally, you're doing live, gets curated and held for you, that at a couple clicks of a button, you can migrate and purchase television channel licensing. So now you're global and people subscribe to you on their televisions from the comfort of their living room, right from StreamBoss. So that is as soon to be what's coming on the roadmap. So a little sneak preview of what's happening.
Wow, I didn't even know that. That's a big vision. That's crazy.
All the pieces, I have all the pieces.
That would save a lot of time, because I know for Facebook, when you go live and there's a recording afterwards, the quality is like really bad. You can download a recorded Facebook Live and it's so blurry because, yeah, the quality isn't that great. So what I have to do is grab the Zoom and then upload it and then share it, embed it, and do all these things. So if there's a way to make that easier, that would be awesome.
First customer, Kim. You'll be our first television superstar.
Television, it's gonna go global. Lindsay, hey Hilton, thanks for tagging Lindsay. And how soon do we get the installation information after payment is the question for Greg, because maybe Obanya purchased it already. If you guys purchased it, I forgot. I was gonna throw in my my bonuses. So if you purchase it, you're going to get a copy of my secret funnel hacking extension that lets you, it's a secret, but wow. It lets you quickly grab ClickFunnels pages and be able to have that in your account. And then my Instagram post to PC Instagram extension, where you can just DM people on your computer. You don't have to run to your phone. You can really write long form messages, or you can upload really high quality pictures just from the comfort of your computer. So you get that as well. And you get my other Chrome extension, which lets you quickly grab links from a Google Sheet, where I know if you're an affiliate marketer, which is what you guys are, a lot of you guys are looking for quick ways to quickly grab your links to paste it into conversation so you don't leave money on the table. So you're getting those 3 bonuses from me if you do purchase from Greg's VIP link. And I'm going to open this offer for today and tomorrow. I know his offer is coming down in 13 days, but my offer is available for today and tomorrow, so 48 hours from this interview. That's my bonuses. I know you guys like my software, so it's like just throw that on top of what you're purchasing. You're not purchasing one Chrome extension, which does so many things. I'll throw in 3 Chrome extensions.
Wow. Awesome. You're the bomb. You're awesome. Thanks, Kim. That's amazing. I didn't know that either. That was a surprise. So when she said she threw that in, I did not know that was happening. So surprises are abounding. That's awesome, guys. And it's not just 13 days. It's when the lights are gone, it's gone. It's over. So if it's
there's 46 copies left, right?
Yeah. So whenever that's gone, that's gone. So
and one more, I think to answer the question, so you get your bonuses delivered when you email it to support@kimcdang.com. Email your receipt to support@kimcdang.com, and my team can go ahead and deliver your bonuses for you. In terms of your getting Greg's Chrome extension from the time of purchase, how long do they wait? Like 24 hours until they get it?
Usually within that, yes. So I mean, right after this live here, as we're going, obviously I'm going to go in there. I'm going to connect with people. You've been in the bot. You can answer I've purchased. I will see that as well. So what I'm going to be doing is, because this is integral social platform, the communication is going to be done a lot more reliably. Obviously, we're going to get your emails, so we're going to request that off of you as well in time to come. But through Facebook Messenger. We'll be delivering the content, the onboarding. We'll be giving the forms, how to install, super simple stuff, really easy, get you up and flying at it within minutes. You will literally be out and live streaming all over the place, having fun. It'll be incredible. Your audience could be going, what in the world are you doing? How are you doing this? All that kind of stuff, which is great. You can monetize that yourself as well. And so just keep an eye on the Messenger, bookmark that, and we'll be communicating to you through that as well. And also personally. So, you know, befriending a lot of you because I want to work closely with the VIP people as well, as we want feedback as well, because even though it works smooth as butter, we can always make it silkier and have even a better experience, because I'm a marketer, you guys are marketing, and I care about what you guys have, because it's not just for me. I'm making this for you guys. You guys have amazing ideas and different industries that we want to cater to as well.
Yeah, and Simon has another question. Could you use for Facebook stories? Have you tried that?
Facebook stories. Interesting.
Facebook Live goes to Facebook stories as like the full live. Whenever you go live on Facebook, you can have the option, if you put in your settings, to also push it to your stories. So I think it's a Facebook option that you have. And if it's going to be through the Facebook platform that you're going live, I believe it just does that naturally if your settings are there. For lives. At least that's what I know about Facebook Lives and stories.
Now on desktop, I haven't been able to crack what their algorithm is exactly. I know on mobile, I've gone live and it hasn't just naturally appeared. I know sometimes I've seen it, or if I click stories first on your mobile, desktop experience is definitely different than mobile and how Facebook handles that. So if there is a way to interface with that dependably that isn't random, because I know sometimes stories will show up when you do a post. If you've done a post or two, sometimes it won't give you that option naturally on your desktop. So that is, that's irregular. It's an irregular pattern, hard to code around that. But if it's possible, that's a good point. I will definitely be talking to the developers on that. So thank you very much, Simon. That is another really excellent idea. So if it's possible, we will do it 100%.
All right, cool. And I want to ask you, Greg, if you could give some insight on your journey with Chrome extensions and Chrome Boss and being part of the Chrome Boss community. This is like my selfish ask for some testimonial. What do you what really sparked it, or what carried you through to this point where people are actually purchasing and going on this journey where your vision is pretty large, like going to TV and everything else. If you could share a little bit of that with us today.
Okay, well, I shared from time of 18 being an entrepreneur, and then being injured brought me into the realization that, hey, I can make money online, even if I just have my fingers in my mind. That's it, you know, and I can take it globally wherever I want to live that appeals to me. And so how am I going to do that? And I mentioned it's through having a business, having your own business, having your own product, having your own idea becoming reality online. And the only way to really do that, there's a few ways. Is you can do courses, you can write books, you can do blogs. I'm not a writer. I'm just not. And I create things. I'm a creator. So I invent solutions. I'm an inventor, a patenter. I've done trademarks before. And so I needed to get what was in here, what I was able to do, and to get it to you. And so I could use it as well through software. And so it was a beautiful thing when got to meet Kim, and she started her making softwares, and then she offered the ability to share, teach, coach, and facilitate the ability to take what's, say, that burning desire that you've got inside, that you want to own something, you want to put something out there in the world, you want to create something digitally, yet you don't have the coding expertise, which I so don't, not interested in, never now. She made that transition possible, and her journey, she documented very well. She's an excellent teacher, excellent facilitator, cares, shares, and yeah, there's a lot of people, not just myself went along this journey, but I mean, there's a couple dozen people in my team that I shared. I gave a one-time opportunity, and I think it was in 1 week. Yeah, almost a couple dozen people said, Greg, love you, follow you. You got good stuff. I want to make some money. Let's go to it. They jumped in on the course with me as well. And almost all of them now are well into the process of their own software, is well under development. Some are launching already. Some already have. Some have already even made money with it and getting recurring income. It's their own business. So I have nothing but high praise for Kim and what she's put together in the Chrome Boss course. It's awesome. And glad to be a part of that community and being networked and connected with very special people like her that actually care and follow through. Really awesome. Good stuff.
Yay! Thanks, Greg. That makes me feel so warm. And it's not just for everyone. It's for action takers. Greg shows up to the meetings. He shows up and he actually does the work. And he like, even though he joined like quite a while ago, that's the beauty of it. You can join and just have your idea, and when it's time, you just flip the switch and you go. And the crazy thing now is that everyone could have their own piece of the digital internet real estate. Greg is building his piece with StreamBoss, and he's gonna expand it, but let's say years down the line, he looks back, he's gonna see like a sea of subscribers who love his product, who pays him monthly. And if like now he can be anywhere and just earn income by just logging in and seeing how many subscribers he has in the future. So to me, that's why I continuously show up for the Chrome Boss community. And and also that's why I'm like so happy that Greg's in it, because I know he's such an action taker. He shows up every single week. He does the work. He shows up for himself and his own community very, very consistently. So thank you for being part of my community, Greg, as well.
Thank you, Kim. It's an honor, privilege, and just exciting. Love it. It's great. And so much more good stuff to come. Like, it's just a start. Like, once you do it, if you've heard the expression, you can rinse and repeat. I already have, where is it?
How many other app ideas do you have?
I got a couple of my other patents for another software that is now being developed. So that came in. So I had to wait for some of the release for StreamBoss. And so that's done. Now I got the other paper. I just got that in the mail a couple of weeks ago. And now I'm like just chomping at the bit to get this going, because it's gonna level the way marketing is done on social media and communicating directly one-on-one with the client to their customer, from the influencer to their fan, from the leader of the tribe to the tribe. It is going to cross all the boundaries, hurdles, and obstacles that we've been so choked and constricted with every other platform. I'm gonna like cut it completely loose and give everybody. I'll just give a sneak peek on what it is. Very simply put, to give every single content creator direct access to every single one of their clients, fans, and followers with 100% delivery rate and 100% open rate and communication. And that's just a start. That's just a start. And the way that it's done, the traction is highly geared to help people to motivate and to convert their offers and delivery between them and their clients dependably without third-party software. Like example, Gmail, Yahoo, GetResponse, Aweber, ManyChat, ChatFuel, bots, all that kind of stuff. Like that can all kind of go away, and someone will have a very, very, just like StreamBoss, very, very simple. This will be very, very simple, patented, and it will cross all the social platforms and how people communicate. So what I'm returning to people is the ability that people would use the platforms for what they're intended. Free content delivery for their audiences. And when they want to communicate with their audience and they want to get a message out, it goes to all their audience. I give back to people their audience that the social platforms have slowly stolen from them over the years. And people are paying, they're paying more to communicate with their audience, and yet the social platforms are giving less results in return. I'm turning that all on its head, and everyone's going to get 100% results. And the social platform is just for a medium to put their offers, what they want to do, and their hosting of their videos, content, and posts. That's it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and when Greg came at me with the idea of Stream Boss at first, I thought that it was like, for me, I'm like, oh, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big vision. And then, you know, he's walking towards that direction where he now has a Chrome extension. It does stream across all these Facebook platforms, groups and pages and personal profile. So the exciting thing is, with software, you can bring that desire that you have, the desire to put your idea and creativity into the world and influence and change people's lives. That can be a reality. That's not something that you need to sit with and feel like, oh, I don't know how to code. I don't know how to, you know, I need to get capital funding. I need to do all these things. Greg, did you have to do all of those things? Do you have to learn how to code? Do you have to get funding for your idea? Any of that on your journey?
None of it. None of it. Thank God. Thank God I didn't have to. That would have been a showstopper almost there, seriously.
All right, cool. So it is 1 hour. We usually go for 1 hour for these interviews. I am so happy that Greg joined us today. I will pin the link into the description after this is done. And thank you so much for joining me and talking to the affiliate marketing community. I feel like once your affiliate platform is available for everyone, that they're going to be so happy to be able to share this technology to their audience.
Totally.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you very much for having me too. I'm super happy to be here and in the affiliate marketing community and live with you again, Kim. It's always a pleasure. I love it. So thank you. And thank you everyone for joining. Super special. You guys rock. Continue to be awesome out there. Keep crushing it. Continue to reach your goals and dreams too. You guys are awesome. Thanks.
All right, bye everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, if you liked that video, then you will love all the resources that I have over at kimcdang.com. That is KIMCDANG.com. There you will find all my courses, my extensions, all the offers that I have, as well as a lot of free resources if you are just getting started.